because I need to be careful what I say now. Morning.
I think that it usually plays an ad, but those people who have premium YouTube Premium or whatever, they don't get to see an ad.
Or ad blockers.
We're at like that's me.
Hello. Hi. Tell us. Ooh, I hear something. I need to get into here. What's up, Vanessa?
Morning.
Morning. Good morrow. Hey. Ooh, Vanessa's from Mexico. Hello. Mariah. I have premium, and this time I didn't see an ad. Huh. Weird. Yeah, mine didn't play an ad either. On here. Yikes. Matthew is in the house. Yes, John, he is. But I usually do. Another stream with Matthew. Life is blessed.
I can't get into it.
Hi, John. How are you? It's good to see you, buddy. Good to hear from you, I guess.
Oh, sorry.
I'm too busy trying to fix my hair, and then it's pulling it out. So I just got a survey, then I skipped it. Nice. Cool. So at least ads are running at least a little bit. Hi, Joy. Jeff, are you eating? He's eating some apples. And some peanut butter.
Okay, hopefully that sounds good. And peanut butter.
Oh, wow, that focus actually pulled to it. Nice. Although I think it's trying to focus on the microphone again. Yikes. I think the camera's focused on your mic.
Oh, dang it. Here, just move your head like this. So, because usually it finds Matthew. Dang it. Do not look at this. Look at me. There.
Barbershop reviews. I met Barbershop reviews in an airport on our way to VidCon or Steven's wedding, maybe somewhere.
I remember.
I do remember that. Madison Wayne Scott. Hey, everybody's here. What up? What up? Maybe the camera has peanut butter allergy.
Really?
A peanut allergy.
Ah,
Nice.
What up?
I feel a little echo there.
Nice.
I was just testing the audio, making sure everything was crispy
Everyone's
clean.
freaking out. Mariah's on. John.
We really have
Leanne,
no
Barbershop.
plan for tonight. We just are hanging out.
Yeah, we.
Oh,
Oh.
what a surprise.
Wow, that's new.
It's
for us.
new for us to not have a plan.
Yeah. I mean, last week we kind of had a plan. We were doing.
We didn't do it
haircuts.
last week.
Or 2 weeks ago. We did plan kind of to do one last week, but
It did not happen.
it did not happen.
It could have happened, but we decided not to.
Yeah.
Winging it.
Just winging it today, if you know what I mean.
Sometimes the winging it ones, though,
It was too soon.
are the best. You guys were headed to Tucson. I'm friends with Jeannie Marie also. What? How on earth? That's so random. That's so random. I love that so much. Yes, we were on our way to Tucson for work. I think because I would have still been working for Cerner at the time. What up? Yeah, turn my YouTube notifs on. And for what?
This apple is weird.
It was weird. I wonder if the rest of them are like that. They're so. I need to get
Dang
better
it
at
all.
this. I'm sorry. That was my bad. I got them.
You
Just
know what
watched your
they do?
Bangladesh videos. It looked awesome. We are headed back to India in the spring now.
Wow.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Very cool.
That's so cool that we met you in an airport and you know these people. Do you work with said organization? I guess we can't really say it on the live stream. How was Georgia?
Joe was good.
It was great.
That looked fuzzy.
I think it's because
It's the focus probably because it'll catch focus
That
on one
looks fine
person.
on that.
I don't know.
Resolution may be bad. Maybe.
Mariah
So my
says
stream
it's
is
a
actually-
gritty apple. She hates gritty apples. It doesn't seem gritty.
No.
It just has weird spots.
It
in
has
it.
black, like,
Weird
brown
core
spots in it.
spots.
Yeah.
We have sponsored with them, said organization, for our trips. Very cool. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Pa.
Georgia was good.
Georgia was great.
Georgia was great. It was a much needed escape to a weird, different, like alternate dimension. It felt like it was really cool.
Yeah, it felt like we were there for 3 years.
It did.
Yeah, it was great.
Like
I loved
we were
it.
getting ready to leave, and Matthew said something about something that happened on the very first day, and I was like, what? That was not this trip.
What are you doing?
She's talking about the black spot.
Oh, Davy.
Oh no, yeah.
Hannah said, hey, I can't stay long, but we stand. Matthew, thank you very much. What up?
Georgia, so we spent a lot of time, like, it was so crazy. So we were on the beach, like, throughout the week, and then all of a sudden, I forgot that it was Labor Day weekend, and so on Saturday, we just, trotted on down to the beach that had, like, no one on it for the entire week, and then all of a sudden, everyone and their mom just decided to turn out
To show up on the beach.
and now it's steamed.
Packed full.
It was packed full. Not where we were swimming, really, but, like, down, like, by the pier, or, like, there's this big old pier.
We did not go down there.
We were like...
There were a ton of umbrellas.
He had tons of umbrellas, which, I mean, who knows how crowded it actually
cool.
was, because we weren't over there, but where
we
we
just
were at,
went
there was
and
nobody.
swam real quick, and then we scampered on off.
It's like whenever news stations use that stock footage from like 3 years ago to talk about how people are going to the beach during the pandemic.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
They
That's
did that
crazy.
just the other night. Like, we were watching, and I was like,
We were there, and it was not like
It was
that.
not like that. But-
Anyway, so whatever. It was cool. It was a lot of fun, and the beach was like we went on these like night walks, and like it's just like empty, like it's an island. So especially during the week, and even at night, like when we went, I don't know what night that was that we went for a long walk. It was just like the moon was like
That
a
was
full
like-
moon.
That was Friday night.
Friday night, it was like a full moon and like
Stunning.
so much light. It was kind of a bummer because I really wanted to be out there when it was like less of a moon so we could see more stars. But the big moon and like it bounced off the water. The first night we went out, it was when it was cloudy. It just had like there was a storm out at sea, so that you couldn't see the moon and there wasn't any stars obviously because of the clouds. But so it was real dark. But we got in the water and then like you could like whoosh your hands around and all the was it plankton would like sparkle and glow.
It looks like stars.
It looked like little stars.
in the water. It was really.
And Shane did this thing with his shirt where he would like pick up water with his shirt, and as it like strained through, it was like. It was like so
Moana's
cool.
grandma.
His
Yeah,
Moana's
it was
grandma,
Moana's grandma.
coming to greet us in the ocean. I was teaching Teddy how to swim a little bit. Like she knows at the basic. Matthew's little sister how to swim. She knows a little bit, but I was just trying to help her like learn how to float on her back and not be scared of the water, but figure out how to use the water for her advantage. But I was using the analogy of Moana to help her understand that the water is something to be feared, but also can be our friend and can like help you with buoyancy and things. But I was explaining that you can't be scared of the water. If you're scared, you're tense. When you're tense, you sink, and then it's because the water knows that you're scared. But if you trust the water and use the water to float on top, it's our friend. Just like in Moana when the water messes up her hair,
It's your friend.
and it really helped her. And I was loving that analogy. It just came to me. It just came to me.
Wow.
I should teach swim lessons again.
Nope.
Yeah.
Can't get into it. I can't get into it. You already did that.
I already did that in my life.
It's too soon. No, anyway, it was really fun. I think that obviously we got
Big
to go.
brain.
We did go to
Big brain
Disney
analogy.
one day, which say whatever you want. It was the safest place I've ever found since this
Yeah,
pandemic
literally
started.
the whole entire pandemic. The safest place I felt was at
So
Walt Disney World.
Disney.
So at me next time.
Yeah.
And
I would say that if you do want to go to Disney, you should go right now because it's literally
Were you
very safe.
I was just gonna say, I go to church and get hugged. I don't get hugged at Disney World.
That's right. Nobody hugs
Everybody
you.
stayed away from me.
That's right. Everybody did stay away from you. Anyway,
Other than our group, we were never.
No.
Other than maybe walking in on Main Street, we were never within.
but
6
even
feet of
then,
another
there
party.
wasn't enough people in there to really even be close
Yeah,
to.
it was
Like
so
the
quiet.
craziest thing for me about Walt Disney was being able to walk through Fantasyland in a straight line without having to be in contact with anyone.
Yeah, you just walked
That
right
was-
through. We walked through. I have pictures of the castle with no one in it. Like with no one in the
Guys, that was
No
fun.
one.
It was
middle
so
of the
much
day.
fun.
No one.
So if you
Did you all see Matthew's TikTok?
No one. Well, else.
Yeah, stunning.
Anyway, I miss Disney hugs. I would give you a hug at Disney.
No.
I could never.
I could.
I could
Matthew, I could never.
Vanessa, I unfortunately don't speak any Spanish, so I
wish.
can't. I don't know what you're saying, but
Hello.
I'm so
Hola.
thankful that you are here.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning, SMH.
Yeah.
But seriously though, it was a great time, and we
Yeah.
really had a really, really magical day. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And,
That's true. Actually, if I saw Katie at Disney, I'd give her a hug. I'd break the
Excuse
rules
me.
for that.
Tuesday.
My best. Anyway,
She's saying she likes your dancing. Oh,
I hugged.
Well,
um,
thank
thank you so
I
much.
hugged Katie at Disney.
yeah, you did.
Oh, that was a good day.
Well, we sure like dancing, so we're glad that you
We're
like
glad that you were
our
here,
dancing.
and we're glad that you like our dancing. That is something we love to do. Thanks, Owen, for translating for us.
Yeah, for sure.
I risked my life for Paul, Luke, and Matthew Hugs.
We appreciate that.
I appreciate
Katie,
that, Katie, because
a lot. We actually it was a surreal experience to be there at this time because of the lack of people there. Yeah. I think for me that was like obviously you're like wearing a mask the entire time. There's a lot of things like that. So for taking pictures, I'm excited to make the vlog, but it is weird to talk to a camera with a mask on.
What were we saying? You keep going.
I was like, we hugged twice at Pandora, and then I was like, oh no, I've seen Katie twice at Disney World.
Yeah, 2 times. Anyway, so I think for me the coolest part was being able to film there, and film the emptier spaces.
I've only hugged Katie once in Pandora.
We've seen Katie twice, right? Did she?
You
have. But have we seen? Did she come? No, she wasn't at that meeting. Hannah was at the meeting.
She wasn't. No.
Yeah,
I've only met Katie
Sophia
once.
was there, and Brie.
I've only met Katie once, and it was in Pandora.
Well, thanks. We've been working out. Actually, we worked out one time while we were gone on the beach, and then we got back today and worked out, and I about passed away.
So we're all feeling the swole.
The
today
swole. We
because-
feel so swole like this. We did chest day. Right, guys. Matthew Jones is not.
We need to
feeling
fix that sometime. I hate that for us, Luke.
Mariah. I've never hugged Katie. Can't get into it. Mariah can't
Mariah,
really get into it.
that's
Too soon.
That's too soon, Mariah. Too soon. You're gonna
Mariah, you
make
need
me
to
cry.
change that.
I got acne.
Yeah,
Mariah, we really gotta fix that too. I broke out of my nose.
Listen,
I think it's from my mask.
I was
actually.
not gonna get burned on this trip, so I wore sunscreen all the time. I did get a little pink at Disney, but then it turned into a tan, and then
Matthew got pink above his mask line, and
But it
then
didn't stick.
But it didn't stay. It just left.
that's nice. Yeah, you don't have any line.
Because I went out
To
in
the
the
beach,
sun
yeah.
afterwards.
That's true. Anyway, that was super fun. And also, guys, I gotta tell you, I'm looking forward to this part of the vlog so much because I just can't even get into it. But I've never left Disney before the fireworks and stuff, right? So they close at 7, which gets us out of the park around 7:30, which is sunset, and then we get on the ferry. We got on the ferry, and the sun was setting, and it was gorgeous. You could see the castle and the railroads, this station, and Disney, and it was just. And then we're going across the water, and it's pink. Everywhere is pink, and it was the prettiest thing.
These things, I always feel like there's extra stuff in them.
I know it feels like there's more in there than your at the bottom.
I took mine apart one time, and there wasn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited for the vlog. I'm excited to make that vlog.
I'm excited for you to make that vlog, Paul.
Thank you. I'm excited to edit
I'm
it.
excited to see that vlog.
I think there's something about me, once I travel and then I come home and then I edit the vlogs, it's reliving all of those memories again, and it's very fun.
There's
for
more.
me.
Keep trying.
I know. I have it upside down.
There's
ferry is only enjoyable at sunrise or sunset, so that seems like a fun way to get back to the ticket transportation center right now.
Yeah.
No. The ferry is the superior way to go to the park.
I think it's the best way to go.
I love it. I didn't even realize it was a thing. I've only ever ridden the monorail.
Unpopular opinion, I don't like the monorail really.
Yeah.
It smells, it's old, there's too many people on it every time. Not this time, but I mean when you have 11 people in your party, there's still too many people on it.
Yeah, because we had to use it.
We had a whole section to ourselves, which was nice. We actually, it was a fun experience overall. We also got to go. I don't want to tell all my Savannah stories because then nobody will watch the vlog because I gave away all the fun stuff.
I think they'll still watch the vlog.
I love it, guys. Vlogging again just gave me life. I have not vlogged.
I'm so glad.
Well, I guess I've vlogged more recently, but it was just a lot of fun. Tons of fun.
It's focusing on our arms.
I know. I'm gonna maybe
fingers.
But if I tap it, manually focuses.
We stand block spoilers.
Oh no.
See, there was more in there. It was lying to you.
I lied to you.
Whoa.
Watching the stories and hearing them is a very different LOL.
That's
Watching
true.
Stories,
That's true. I did want to say we got to go on a ghost tour downtown Savannah, and that was really exciting.
that was really fun.
The guy who did,
Your camera said boom.
yeah. The guy who led the tour was fine, but he wasn't the best.
No, the best part about the ghost tour was not the ghost tour itself. It was before the ghost tour. When we were coming downtown. Matthew's dad has lived in Savannah for a long time. And so he drove us into downtown, and then he did his own mini ghost tour before we did the ghost tour.
And that was...
And he has
I should have filmed his stories.
And we actually got to go into one of the most haunted houses. You did not what?
I should have.
Did Matthew
You should have wore the ghost cape.
It was so hot.
It was hot. And muggy. Like, I didn't even notice it until you said something about it right before the ghost tour. But
did it hype you up for spooky season?
Yes.
It was hyped for spooky season.
Actually, today was 60 degrees. It was dreary all day, and all I wanted to do was watch a scary movie or like watch like a spooky like Hocus Pocus or something like that.
Like a spook movie.
Exclusive. Should I show the thing that I just bought?
Oh, that could be fun. Yeah.
I wanted to like reveal it in a video or something.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, don't
wait.
Don't wait.
But I want to give people just a little sneak peek. How many people are watching? No, not many.
18.
16 is what mine says. Oh, 18 says your
analytics. Is what the analytics say.
Show it, yes. There's a little sneak peek y'all gonna get. But only here, folks. Only on the Twinsauce live stream.
Yeah. Also, definitely go down and give a like, because we only got 2 likes on this stream, and we've got like 18 people. But Luke. Luke. It's 16 or 15 right now.
But we are
2 of the views, and that's why it's counting 18 current viewers.
People have to work for it.
Oh yeah, you gotta like.
See,
yeah, what's in?
If you want to see this, you have to. We have to get to 10 likes on the
10
live
likes.
stream.
Yeah, easy. Come on, y'all.
And
10 likes.
10 likes on the live stream. That's not hard.
We already are at 6.
Bye. Love you so much. Bye, Vanessa. Like this video before you leave.
Special reveal of something that's going to be in a fall themed video later on my channel.
Evan is in the room, so your data is screwed.
Well, tell Evan to get on the video and like it.
Since I love my fall attire.
Matthew loves fall.
But I don't like fall in the way that everybody likes fall.
I have a concurrent like.
I have an appreciation of the beauty of fall, not the basic. Oh my gosh, hocus pocus! I'm gonna get a screen printed hocus pocus shirt. Like no.
Listen, I would do that.
That's basic.
I am pretty basic.
It's not a pumpkin sweater.
No, not a pumpkin sweater.
No.
Can't get into it.
Okay, we need 3 more likes.
Type 4
more likes, yo.
Lord, that was such a type 4 thing to say.
Yeah, I know.
We've only got 7 likes, y'all. We got 3 more likes we need. Tell your friends or something. I don't know.
Tell your friends.
You know what somebody did on TikTok?
Bye, Vanessa.
Really, everybody's leaving because I don't want to see my.
Yeah, they're
eyes.
I'm out of here.
Everyone's leaving.
I'm out of here.
Everybody hates it.
No, look, what somebody did on TikTok is they went live, but it was a cell phone filming a paper that said "I'm live over on Twitch," and then wrote the link out, so it's not typed up. It's just a piece of paper with a Sharpie on it, and then it's live the entire time they're live.
Is it 10? This says 9.
It says 9. If it is 10, my analytics are back.
We're at 10. I pulled out a crew neck sweatshirt
Okay.
today and enjoyed some hot tea and snuggled on my couch. It was perfect. Wow, that sounds like a mood.
I just wanted.
Also look at this packaging.
This year is just been a little bit stinky. I decided to order something exciting.
I love that. Oh, y'all. Also, this packaging. This guy sent it in.
I'm not gonna wear it yet though.
No.
It's too soon.
It's too soon for you. Mine says 9. It's gorgeous. What a box.
Yeah, this box though.
I love the paper in the box, and it's from KJP. What's his brand called?
It's
King James Patrick brand.
no
Keel. Or Keel James.
It's
KJP and Co.
Don't look at how much this was.
Don't look it up.
Dude.
Oh, okay. It's too soon. Yeah, I've spent a lot of money on things.
When are you gonna wear it? When is soon?
Perfect for October and November.
I'm gonna wear it in a. I'm gonna
themed
do
video.
some kind of fall themed video on my channel, but I haven't fully decided yet.
Love it.
However much it was worth it.
Is mine glitching?
Yeah. Oh, are you not seeing that? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're
It's
seeing it. Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm excited for fall because of like
for you guys?
smells and
What
things.
is what are fall movies that you're excited to watch? Because we have an ongoing list that's running, and it's getting really long.
Not all of them are fall. They
but
were just
no,
trying to do
just-
a movie list.
Yeah, it's turned into a movie list, but some of them are fall. Hi, Jeremy.
Hi.
Jeremy just missed it.
I know Jeremy just missed it. The fall vibes.
Well, it's okay. You'll have to watch your video when it comes out.
Yeah. You could remake.
Now you just revealed something, Jeremy.
You could remake the corn video with it. Make it in fall.
Yeah, I could do some kind of song. I don't know. I'll figure something out.
Jeremy, Matthew just revealed a very special piece of clothing that he's really excited about, but you missed it, and it was a sneak peek only. So you'll have to come back and subscribe to Matthew's channel in order to go see that.
Joyce.
Or he could just rewind the live stream just a little bit.
Shh, I wasn't gonna say that.
America's so much more into fall than us. We're just like, oh, it's autumn. Nice.
But because your autumn is in spring for us, like it's the first part of the year. Doesn't that mess? Do you guys ever get like the fall things because it's like opposite?
Yeah, they do.
Because I asked a friend of mine who's from Australia, and she said that they would get like the pumpkin spice latte, but Starbucks would still run it at this time.
Oh, so
their
spring.
spring was, but the leaves aren't falling. That's like the other time.
Huh.
But
I'm not remaking corn. Corn was a one-time thing.
I love corn. You didn't make something
We're in
like
spring
that.
now. Yep.
Like parodies like you used to. You always parody songs. And you're
So
when you're just
good.
singing.
Charlie Puth is in the Boys video. Could you convince him to
be
do
in the corn remake? Matthew would be steamed.
Charlie Puth sang a song about me.
Oh. Australia
yeah.
said in a reverse card.
And a reverse card. That's right. It does look grainy, Matthew. You're right. I wonder if it's. It says we have excellent connection, but maybe I'm.
Usually around Christmas time, the PSL comes. I'm gonna try one this year for the first time ever. Yeah, nice.
I want to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I also don't like TV shows. I want to watch a lot of TV shows, but I don't like TV shows.
You like
Which song?
Wait, say that again.
Which song was about you? Did Charlie Puth write about you?
He's in Subway commercials right now, so he did a Subway commercial where it was like, I can show it. Hold on.
Settings.
I want to watch Buffy because I think that it's a show that I would like, but it's like a long commitment, so I'm scared to start it. TV shows are my life. My mom loves Buffy.
Huh.
How many seasons are Buffy?
That's a lot, isn't it?
I thought it was like 8, but maybe I'm not.
Yes.
The $5 sub one?
My favorite song of all time.
It's a very, very long commitment. Very. They
Yeah.
have 7 seasons.
The only time I've ever watched any like full TV show, it was Friends or
That's probably why. It's scaled down to 720p. That's why it's foggy. I need to put that back up.
it was Friends, and I watched. What else did I watch? Bates Motel.
And you watched The Haunting of Hill House, but that was just one
Yeah.
like season.
I watch a lot of Netflix things, but I don't think that Netflix TV shows really count. Netflix TV shows are written like movies, and then they're just chopped up.
And they're like long movies that they just chop up.
Which I really like. But
But
I
episodic.
I love anime because it's like this one congruent storyline, and it's just like little bits of the plot, and like it is strung out, and I like it so much. Oh gosh, I'm watching right now. I'm watching a lot of The Academy, My Hero Academia. He says something about Matthew in that.
He's saying Matthew.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's singing to Matthew back to come get a $5 foot
Oh. Why did you sing Matthew?
It's because somebody named Matthew tweeted and said Matthew says to bring back the $5 footlong.
Oh, that's awesome. I hope that would have been funny if it was either.
It wasn't you.
No, but I wish.
My buying stuff watching this while y'all talk about quality. I love that phrase. I'm watching Scrubs at the moment. That's basically what Sherlock is too. Like, yeah, one long movie cut into 3 episodes. Well, it's like a movie.
The first musical episode in this hour of television ever made.
Wait, Yas, we didn't have a musical episode for Buffy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. I mean, I would watch just that episode. I also really want to watch the Psych episode that's a musical. Because I watched a lot of Psych. I didn't finish it, but I liked a lot of it when it was like... What was that on Netflix? We watched it in college.
Was, but now it's floated around different ones. I think it's on NBC's now. They're like... I think it's called Peacock.
Peacock?
And that's also where...
Peacock. No, no, actually, that was a lie.
But like Parks and Rec also went to that.
Yeah.
The musical Buffy episode is amazing.
Yes,
have you ever seen Dragon Prince on Netflix? Awesome. It's from the creators of Avatar. I think.
Yes, I watched the first couple episodes and it's very good. The art style I like, but I wasn't watching it like with anybody or like I wasn't like talking about it with anyone. And I find that I'm much more of a person that likes to enjoy things other than anime, like straight anime from Japan. I don't generally like. I like to like have somebody to talk to about it. That doesn't make sense. I just need to give it more of a chance. I liked what I saw. I just didn't get into it.
Mariah, you didn't watch Community when it was coming out? For some reason, I thought you did watch Community when it was coming out, and you were the one that told me to watch it, but maybe it was Billy that told me to watch it. I'm not sure. I can't remember now.
Psych, the movie 1 and 2 are delightful. I love Psych. Like, I love it. It's such a clever show. Clever writing. Clever characters, funny characters. It's a very nostalgic thing for my college years in the dorms, watching it with friends. Oh, you can't get into it like this.
I don't like watching things with people, and I don't like TV shows.
Yeah, so too soon, really. But yeah.
Did anybody watch? I watched a few episodes and liked it, but I didn't have access to it except for when I was with my brother to watch it. Nice. Yeah, I guess. Maybe you told me I would enjoy it. Maybe I watched it with you one time. I remember watching an episode with someone. I think it was you. At your house. But maybe not. I don't remember.
Wait. Hush is the second best episode. It's also awesome.
Joy, you would.
Well, you know, Joy, that's true. I there was moments in that show I wanted to do the same thing.
I love Parks and Rec as well.
Parks and Rec is one of my favorites, for sure. I was never a huge fan of The Office, but I was a huge fan of Parks and Rec. Like, a lot. Oh, that's a good idea, Jeremy. I'm just about to finish the books. I'm re-listening to all the books. And I'm in Deathly Hallows, part 2 of the movie, but it's, you know, it's the second half of the book. Yeah, I listened to a bunch today.
Oh.
But yeah, it's no. You're right. I'm not there yet. I still have a ways to go. Yeah,
Are they at Gringotts yet?
No, not yet. No, and they haven't. And Voldemort doesn't have the wand yet. So he was injured in that fight with Nagini, and now they got away. But that's where they're at.
Because Ron wasn't there.
Yeah, because Ron ran away, and I'm steamed to Ron. Actually, it's a very cool emotional dynamic, which I really like. Very tense.
My favorite part in all of the Harry Potter series is whenever they go back to Godric's Hollow.
Yeah, and it's like
at
Christmas Eve,
and they see Harry's parents' grave.
We were driving back from Georgia, and Luke and I were listening to Harry Potter while Matthew was taking a nap on earphones while music was playing, and he's like, "What is that sound?" And I was like, "Oh, we're listening to Harry Potter." And so then
Hi, Georgia.
So then we turned it on the car speakers and me and Matthew listened to it for quite a while.
Yeah, I fell asleep, but I love it.
I love
But
it.
I just listened to that
literally
book,
love every book. Like, there's not one book that, like that's one thing that's crazy. Me and Matthew talked about this yesterday. Matthew, you were saying that you're like, it's crazy that all the books have this one solid, seamless storyline. Like, there's all these, like, little hidden things in there, and, like, it's, like, super fleshed out, but then the movies don't feel like the same because they have different directors and different feelings to them. They don't feel connected, and I was like, that's true. And a lot of times, I just love the series because I project what I know from the books onto the movies. So then when I watch a movie, I'm like, wait, we just missed a scene, and it's like, oh no, we did. That's in the book, and I just project it in my mind.
That makes me so mad.
I know, I bet. It doesn't really make me mad. I just love that I can experience it in my head. That's why I like to listen to the books more than I like to watch the movies. I do like the movies, and I still like have those characters in my mind when I'm listening.
I do. I like project the movies into the books
and then Hogwarts looks like absolute crap in the first 2 movies, and then it looks cool in the third one, and then it looks like crap again in the fourth one, and then it looks like decent in the last ones.
I don't think I ever thought that, because I thought it looked amazing the first one when I first watched the movie, because I had nothing.
And then it just grew on me throughout.
Yeah,
looks like a PlayStation 2 rendering in the first one.
That's true. You're not wrong.
I don't really.
In the first and second.
First and second one, yeah. But then by the third one, they fleshed it out, and it like actually had a budget.
You think it looks bad in the fourth one? I didn't think it looked bad in the fourth one.
I don't remember it in the fourth one.
Like when he's like flying around it with the dragon.
Or
and
when
chasing.
Hedwig, that shot of Hedwig flying, and he's bringing in the Christmas tree, and Hagrid's bringing in the Christmas trees.
Like everything looks bad in the fourth one.
I do like the fourth one. It's Mariah's favorite, and so I always enjoy watching it with her.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the fourth one because I love the mermaid part and I love the dragon part.
You said you like the mermaid part in the book.
I like it in the book, but I make the mermaids look different because I don't like how the mermaids look in the movie, but I do like the idea of going down to a mermaid.
I really like the last 30 minutes of that film. It's like so dark, and I love it.
Yes. It is good. I like the last 30. I like that part in the book.
Because I love the
more than
graveyard.
like
I love how they made the graveyard look. Like, it actually worked.
Yeah.
And the whole, like, I like that part.
You watched all the movies before reading the books? I did as well.
Yeah,
I did as well.
Yeah, yeah. And then I read the books.
You watched Order of the Phoenix recently?
Yeah. In the
I was saying that I haven't. I read.
No,
I watched.
Mariah said she hasn't watched any of them lately.
We watched the Order of the Phoenix together.
That was so much fun. That was actually so much fun. I really like Order of the Phoenix, and I really like the Half-Blood Prince, and I really like both Deathly Hallows movies. And people always ask me what my favorite one is, and I'm like, listen, probably Order of the Phoenix or the Half-Blood Prince, because there's so many, like, in the books, this is the problem. In the books, there is so much beautiful imagery of them just hanging out in the common room, which happens really throughout all of the books, but I specifically remember moments in those films that are, or in those books that are, like, really special to me. And then they don't really do that in the movies. There is that one scene where they're all sitting around and they start laughing in front of the fireplace. And it's like, that's in Order of the Phoenix. But it's just like my heart melts because I want there to be more of those scenes. I haven't seen the movies in years, I think.
We watched a Harry Potter movie almost every day here.
I
love that.
Love that for you. And I love that for me. And I would also... You know,
no, I
Casey
wouldn't like
Neistat. No, Casey Neistat has, you know, like that one movie.
The Godfather.
The Godfather. He used to have it always playing in the background. And I was like, I should just get a loop of all 8 movies and just let them go. I have them in the background. The problem is I get so distracted watching them.
I think I got the red bugs bit on my leg.
I think we all did.
My little red dots all over my leg. And they just saw them today.
They are all on HBO Max.
Also, guys, Maya's in the vlogs. So you get to meet her mom in the vlogs.
Yeah.
Which is so exciting.
When it's close out. I agree, Joy. I love watching them around Christmas time. Or
but I always fall
like
asleep.
January, February. Yeah, I do. I've seen them a lot. And I do generally fall asleep. But
and nothing more true has ever been stated.
Costs money. I'm broke college student. Yes.
Just use your friends login.
Yeah, that's what
we do.
We do. And we miss you too, Maya. And I'm so thankful that we got the chance to hang out for all the time that we did. It was so much fun.
Maya said she was gonna read the Harry Potter books or watch the movies or something recently.
Oh, really?
Are you going to, or did you give that
Maybe. We can do that together.
That's so fun. I can't wait to see the vlogs. Me too. We were talking about
so
earlier.
excited. I'm so freaking excited.
She what?
Maya is a type 4.
Just like Matthew Jones.
So whenever you want her to like something, she is not gonna like it.
Yeah.
Well, then you should hate the books because they're just or the movies are just terrible.
They're awful. You would.
I went back today.
Hate them. What'd you say?
Right. Asked if I've been.
So Owen, I'm in a little bit of a pinch with the vlogs. Hopefully soon. Hopefully within a week.
Stop.
I'll at least have one up by the end of the week. Hopefully. The problem is I just may have taken on a really big editing job that's a quick turnaround time for work. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have as much time as I thought I was going to have. I also have to get this Floyd couch review up because people are pestering me about it on the comments of the last one. And I said that I would make one, and it's almost done. It's this freaking couch review, and the video is almost done. I just have to finish it, and that's going to go up first, and then the Savannah vlog, and then the Disney vlog, and then the Tybee Island vlog. That's the schedule. But I don't know the actual dates.
Get your coin, King. Yeah, he's got to. It's good.
So, and then those edits for that company might actually take more of my time than I was anticipating.
Morning.
Yeah. And I also have a friend who was needing help with editing, and I'm like, ooh, I'm overwhelmed.
Good thing you're an insanely fast editor.
Yeah, I know. It does make it easier when you're fast, but if my computer could freaking keep up with me, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
I need a bigger, faster computer. That's all right. You know, one of those with like 16 cores and just
what was
processes.
Your favorite memory from Tybee Island? When we were there just now. What was a moment that you just cling to?
That's us.
Maybe that's just how I think.
That's how I like things about things.
I liked getting up and being wild during the sunset after we had stayed up till 3 a.m.
That's true. For me, that was also
the sunrise. I mean,
yeah.
The sunrise for me was really a moment that I was.
We stayed up till 3 a.m. and then got up at 6:30 to go see the sunrise. That was
Tommy
really special.
did not.
No, Tommy said.
Tommy said, "Do not wake me up."
How did you think it was pronounced?
What?
Tybee.
Oh, Tybee.
Oh,
Some people say Tibby.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could see how that.
but it's Tybee.
I think
Rose
it actually
and Thorn
is.
and Bud. We did this already, actually. But yes.
I think it actually is. I don't know if it.
We should Google that.
I think it might actually be pronounced that way because it's like a Native American word for sand.
Oh.
We've just been.
And
pronouncing it
Tybee
wrong.
is like. It's because Southerners draw things out.
Oh. Interesting.
Mariah wants us to do Rose, Bud, and Thorn, which we did.
On
We
our
did
last
Rose
day.
and we did a Rose and Thorn. We didn't do a Bud, but
Yeah.
on our last day with everybody, we sat down and we did it, and it was really, really special. Paul, go first.
So I have a few roses. I really, really enjoyed. Disney was a big rose for me, like the entire day. I freaking loved going, being able to go, and it felt very safe there. I was surprised at how safe, but it was. I knew it was they were going to do a good job with it, but I was really impressed. Another rose was just, I think we would go, one of the very first nights on Tybee, when we were staying out on Tybee, we went for a night walk with a bunch of people, and we just walked up to the pier and then out on the pier, and it was just a really beautiful night. And then we went and swam and saw the plankton, and that was really special for me. So that's another rose. A thorn for me was definitely your legs at the end of walking around Disney all day. Man, it hurt so bad. My legs were so tired. But it was well-deserved pain. Another rose was taking pictures at Disney when there wasn't that many people there. That was a huge rose, yeah. Also, the ghost tour, I know that night was weird, and the ghost tour itself was actually not all that great, but a rose was getting to explore that really haunted house that Ted is working on remodeling, and getting to hear the stories and walk around downtown and eat at a fancy restaurant or fancier restaurant. Those were things. But we did get red bugs. That's kind of a thorn, but
Yeah, but it was still worth it. I think my rose.
Ooh, another rose. Sorry,
Paul, you can only have one.
Sorry. Oh, a bud. I'm excited that eventually, someday, this trip was in place of going to Japan, but someday we will go to Japan.
Yes, it will be. It will happen.
That's my bud. That we can go to Japan.
It's the first time I hear this rosebud thorn till. Yeah,
It's
so this is
fun-
the first time. It's basically just a way to think back about your trip.
Yeah.
My rose was
A rose is something good. A thorn is something bad. A bud is something you're looking forward to after it's over.
My rose. There's so many roses, but I loved staying on the beach and just having a really relaxing and like we just kind of went ebb and flow with the tide, if you will, with the beach, and it was just really like it was like the first time I'd ever like had like a beach vacation that actually felt relaxing and like kind of like that. It was where you're like kind of just going back and forth to the beach whenever you want, and I don't know, it was just really really nice. Put on sunscreen. I don't know. We worked out on the beach, and so that was like a lot of fun to do that. That was really a highlight of the trip. But then also that highlight goes for the entire time because in the evenings we'd go out for little night walks, and we went to the lighthouse. It was just a lot of fun. That was just a highlight. Just getting to talk with people while you're walking on the beach was really like I don't know, special to me. And then my thorn. I think that there's like, it's always like difficult to sometimes like blend into like somebody else's life. So this was, we were going back and visiting Matthew's family and a lot of his friends and his like life. And so I think there was a little bit of like fear going into that. But I guess my thorn would be like the fear going into it of like not blending in with that very well and being like maybe a restriction and maybe something that wasn't helpful in the environment and not able to like fully enjoy it. And a rose was actually feeling very accepted by the environment and just it not being what I feared it to be, you know, or like what I feared it could have been.
Right.
And so that was like a pre-thorn that turned into a bud later, and then my turned into a rose, and then my bud would be Tokyo. Hopefully someday. This was in place of that. And actually, I'm really glad that Tokyo didn't happen because this wouldn't have happened otherwise. And it was really, I think, a really good and essential trip.
Yeah.
It really had a huge impact on me.
Yeah. What about you, Matthew Jones?
My rose was going to Disney when it wasn't packed for once. And just you guys getting to experience like a beach vacation and more of Savannah. That was fun.
That park was really fun for me. That one rose for me. The first day we were there.
What park? Forsyth Park?
Yeah, it was so pretty.
And then
all the coffee.
A thorn would be making everybody walk to the lighthouse and then getting chafed and then getting back to the house at 3 a.m.
And then getting in the water.
And then getting in the water.
Getting stung by a jellyfish. That was a thorn for me.
Stinging electricity.
And also another thorn was sleeping. Okay, we woke up at 4 a.m. to drive to Disney, and we got there at 9, and we were there all day, and then
we drove back.
We like went to downtown. We went to Disney Springs till like 10 p.m. and then we were gonna stop at Whataburger on the way home, and then we got there at like 1 a.m. and then we had to sleep on the way back in the car, and the seats in my dad's and my parents' van are like
they're like
straight up
airplane
and down,
seats.
and it's like horrible to sleep in them, and it was just bad. But we got back at 4 a.m. So we were there. We left completely 24 hours. We left at 4:03 and we got back at 4:03.
Exactly.
Exact.
It was very strange.
Yeah. It was crazy.
It was an adventure that I would not like to repeat, but it's done now, and so we've done it.
I actually, I know that sleeping was a pain, but, it's very fond.
I'm glad we did the Whataburger thing. I think that was, a fun, memory.
At, 2
we had to sit out, because the van was, a big, it's a Mercedes, but I don't know how, it's a Sprinter van, so it, goes higher than most.
So we couldn't go through the drive-thru.
So we had to, go knock on the door and have them bring their computer out so that they could take our order.
She, brought a tablet out and just took her order.
Whataburger is in Florida, and we're also getting it here in Missouri.
Because of Mahomes.
The only good thing he's ever done.
Listen, you tell him.
I am going to leave because I want to take a shower.
Okay, go for it.
Go for it. We're going to finish out the feed with just Paul and I.
Have a nice night.
Have a nice night.
See you all around.
I'm mad at Whataburger. I'm so mad at Whataburger. Why are you mad at Whataburger?
Why? Yeah, Joy, tell me about that.
They're all saying bye, Matthew.
Bye, Jones.
we were talking about roses and thorns. Let's keep talking about things that we enjoyed though that were
Oh, yes.
special because we have lots of roses and not
guys.
very
We
many
got to
thorns.
this really cute little coffee shop. Okay, my problem with coffee shops right now, I love coffee culture. So like Kansas City's coffee culture is really
I love
cool.
cafes.
Yeah,
I love going in and
sitting
seeing the
in.
vibes. What plants do people have in their areas? Because that's all I care about.
Yeah,
But then like
there's
what
certain, like,
colors are they using?
Or like how much effort did they put into the cafe? And so for me and Luke, when we walk into cafes, we have a 3-part judgment. So you've got like a coffee judgment, like how good are you?
Atmosphere.
Then you have an atmosphere, and then you have a staff judgment. Now the problem is during this pandemic, which I understand, like not being able to sit in a cafe, totally. But there's also like that's part of the experience, getting able to just sit down with your friends, have a little cup
just
of
for a
coffee.
taste. Although I
Yeah.
think that we were able to actually, again, thorn turned
Yeah.
into a rose. Even though we didn't get to sit into cafes, I'm thinking specifically our first day we went to a place called Foxy Loxy, which is in an old house. And you had to like go in the back door and then they would have you order at their bar, which is kind of in the back corner. And then you get your stuff and then your group goes in, they order, they get their drinks, and then they walk out. And then the next group can come in or the next person can come in. And there's plexiglass everywhere. It's very, very safe. But all the seating is removed. But the cafe was adorable. They have this like front seating room because it's own house.
They have a second floor.
I know.
They have a balcony on top, and I wanted to go up there.
Yeah, but they won't let you right
They
now.
won't even let me.
But because of that, I still got to see what it could look like and what it
That's
would look
true.
like. And that was exciting.
Elsa.
But then we went outside. We hopped in our cars. We took our little pastries. Paul and I got this brownie with a cookie dough smeared on
was
top.
so good.
Mariah, your mom should do that.
Yeah,
You
it's
take a
just-
brownie and then you take cookie dough and you layer it on top.
So you bake the brownie, and then you
Chop it
have
up.
raw cookie dough, like safe to eat raw cookie dough,
It
and
was
then chop.
It was like equal
So
parts
good.
too.
Yeah,
It was so good.
so good. It was very
Like
rich,
salty,
like
but
so
also
rich,
sweet.
Like
Like chocolate was dark
yeah,
chocolate. It
I
was
think there was
very
definitely like so. I think in the brownie they might have had salt in the middle,
They might have,
Or
but it was
maybe-
like it was distinctly salty, which intensified the sweetness and the richness.
but it was so rich.
It was so good.
Maybe
I
I,
would
could have
eat-
eaten half of it.
I'll
And be just
I'll let
fine.
you tell her. LOL. I will. Also, Allison, hello, welcome. She texted me earlier today and said, "Are y'all going live tonight?" And it was like 8:05 or something, and I was like, "Oh no." She probably thinks it's 9:00 here, and I was still at the gym, and I texted her back, and I was like, "We're going live in 50 minutes, so just join us then."
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't
So
know if she
glad you're here.
House
Anyway.
cafes are my fave. You know what, Allison? The first time I ever met Allison was in Nashville, Tennessee.
And we went
on
to a
my
house
way
cafe.
on my way through, and we went to a Frothy Monkey that was in a house
Yeah,
near the campus.
And they
it was
even
a yellow
had-
house. I remember.
yeah, and they even had like a what was it like a bong? No, a thing upstairs,
Hookah bar,
hookah bar upstairs. Yeah.
I believe. But I actually
We
found
didn't
out
go
later
there.
that's not true. Maybe it was at the time, but
Oh.
Melinda said that that's not true unless I went to a different cafe. But she thinks she knows. Ugh, I spelled your name wrong.
Allison!
Allison!
No.
So it's completely
So
not
Allison, we
what-
were just. I don't know if you knew this. We were in. I think you knew this. We were in Savannah for the last week. And
Oh,
we're
hold
just
on.
talking about like things that we liked and things that we that were great and things that were like a thorn, like a rose.
Did she just join, or has she been on for a
I
while?
don't know.
She just said bye, Matthew. Joy said that it's not Whataburger's necessarily their fault, but some random guy accidentally threw his fry basket at me there.
Yeah, and
But
somebody's
was
like,
it an accident?
It
Or
wasn't.
was it?
She said that it was an accident, and then somebody asked, "How do you accidentally do it?" And she's like, "Well, it wasn't actually Whataburger's fault. Fart.
Oh,
it wasn't even their
well,
fault."
yeah, it's kind of Whataburger's fault because they actually put a place where you put used fry baskets right next to the seating spot where I sat.
Okay,
The height of the fry
good.
basket.
Allison, I'm fine.
Return was right at my head height, and I was sitting down. So was it? That is getting a little bit.
I don't know.
That's a stretch.
That's a stretch.
That's a little bit of stretch.
Yeah, it's a little stretch if you don't.
Allison, no, it's hard.
It was definitely their fart.
I
It
heard
was such a
some
fart.
thorns and buds stuff. Good.
Good.
It was definitely their fart. Such a fart.
Oh, no,
Okay.
I was thinking it wasn't. I was explaining to you that it wasn't Whataburger's fault, and I said fart instead, and then I corrected myself. After a seconds, Whataburger's fart.
Whataburger had a fart, and it was their fault. No,
Guys,
okay.
it is so good to be live again.
It is so
I
good
have
to be live
missed
again.
this.
Okay. So,
They
wait,
played-
stop. We were talking about something else, and now I've lost it. Whataburger. We have dissolved into madness.
Yes.
Oh, coffee shops and cafes.
Oh,
That's
yes,
what we were talking about.
Loxley. Thai bean.
But
We
wait,
didn't get
hold
to
on.
go
I was talking
in.
about your thorn that you said you were sad about, but
Oh.
it also turned into a nice thing. Is
Oh,
we
yes,
took
yes,
our
yes.
pastry and our coffees, which they used perk, and it was such good coffee.
Park is closed right now
Yes.
for other than beans. You can go buy beans, but you can't. Which
they're
I
not doing at a cafe.
Done that, but it was a waste of our time to go there just to buy beans. Which we could have bought beans at Foxy Loxy, but we didn't.
Regardless, we didn't buy beans there.
We should have bought some at the Perk in Atlanta.
Paul, it's fine. We can order them online.
That's true. I do
but
love Perk coffee.
Perk, they served Perk, and it was such a good coffee. It was a blend that they have made for themselves, and they didn't necessarily know what was in it. So that was a bit of a red flag. But then I tasted it, and they dialed it in perfectly. So I didn't even care. I didn't even care.
Well, this.
But then we took our coffees and our little pastries. We hopped in our cars. You went with Shane. I went with Matthew.
Hi, Sophia.
And we went to Forsyth's Park. And Forsyth's Park is beautiful. And it's long walkways. You'll see pictures. Long walkways of just
and Spanish moss
trees.
everywhere, guys.
I know.
I know that Spanish moss looks dreary and kind of creepy, but it is so pretty. And I don't know if it's just so pretty because it's in such a historic town. And it just looks like it blends everything together.
I know, it's just stunning.
But it is because they have these they have these different
fountains or statues.
Fountains or statues in these little squares, these historic squares, which there are some that are haunted. We learned in our ghost tour.
Oh my gosh!
And
let's not go there.
There's no.
So there's this park, and then we're there at this park. We're not going to talk about the haunted tour because it really wasn't that interesting.
I liked the part about the Spanish moss doesn't grow in this one because this one guy didn't like it, and it's breezy in that one, and so everyone will go and eat their lunches there, even on really hot days.
Listen.
I thought that was so cool.
That is cool. But technically, there was no. I thought it was false because the first one we were at, I've heard this on this podcast before. That one also had no Spanish moss on it, and I checked.
No, there was on the other side, on this north side.
I looked when we went back.
Just a second.
I went.
No, it was right under where we went when we came back. Because that's where we started and when we ended. When we came back into that square, if you look straight up, there's a bunch of Spanish moss on that tree. I was shook because I was
looked.
I knew it. Yeah. I knew it. That first one people say doesn't have any Spanish moss, but there was a little Spanish moss because they say that this girl was a witch, which she was hung there. But she did. There was Spanish moss on that one, but the other one, a guy died. They bled him to death, not medically, because I thought he needed to be evened out or whatever.
Hi Sophia, welcome. I tried to wave at you, but Paul was talking.
Anyway, so. He was actually out, and he suffered from heat stroke, and instead of just giving him rest and water, they tried to bleed him, and then they did that 3 times, and it killed him. Either way, they weren't very nice to him, but he's been really nice to the square that has a statue of him, and no Spanish moss grows there because he hated Spanish moss, so he had everybody remove the Spanish moss whenever it grew on his property.
Okay,
and then
you're telling the story as if it's fact, and I would say that it is a little
fishy. It's a little spooky, but it's
I just don't know where I stand with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Can you haunt a thing like that? It seems a little too far-fetched. But
it's far-fetched. It's totally far-fetched.
But I don't know. It just seems a little.
It was wild. But that square has no Spanish moss in it. But everything.
But he hated Spanish moss.
Because he hated Spanish moss.
Wild.
Isn't that wild?
Regardless, we were at this beautiful park, drinking our coffee, taking photos, eating our brownie, and it was a great, glorious time. So what I'm saying is, not being able to sit in the cafe meant we got to go explore somewhere else. And it was good.
people. This was what I just understood from about Spanish moss from Paul. That is true.
People say Spanish moss. I love that, Sophia. I love that.
Oh,
what a charming kind story.
We
like to think of that as that if I was blood to death, my blood would make things grow.
Yeah.
What'd he do? Throw a fry basket at
At Barterburger? At Barterburger.
Wow, it's
he was
circle.
steamed at Barterburger.
Sorry, I got distracted. Leanne said, image of Twinsauce on the shirt. Underneath it, it says, Paul, it's fine. We can order it online.
Oh, Mariah, I have the perfect high BPM song for your alarms. Dynamite by BTS. My literal slave jam right now. We're getting ready to do the dance. For TikTok, but we learned it before we left, and then now
we were trying to perfect it so we could really add our own little swag because they're so swaggy in the video that we want to be so swaggy like that.
But we were just trying to break down the choreography first, and so now we've got it kind of broken down, and now we've got to stylize it for ourselves.
Yeah.
So
it's just time.
I just really want this, and it's the full one. It's not the real easy
slave
jam.
She said it's my flave jam right
now. It's literally my flave jam. I love it so much. I listened to it 3 times today at the gym.
I think that my flave jam is actually lemon curd, which isn't a jam at all.
That is good stuff. That's tasty.
I like me lemon.
I also really love lemon bars. Candy Roberts, Mariah's mom, makes the best lemon
bars. Guys, I'm going to get real close to the mic. Hold on. Listen. At Joy... Stop. This is my thing.
Oh.
at Joy Coffee right now, where Mariah is the manager and owner of said coffee shop. Her mother is baking Earl Grey
Listen,
scones.
Earl Grey tea scones.
I can't get over it. I want one so badly.
He's literally been talking about them all week, and we weren't even.
I've
in
literally
town.
never had one.
Never even
But
had
I was telling everyone, I was like, guys, my friend Mariah has this coffee shop, and her mom just baked these amazing scones that are Earl Grey tea flavored.
This is now a podcast. Earl Grey blackberry scones.
I know. That's even better.
I want to try them so bad.
I really need to get
It was
to
my
Christy.
suggestion, Mariah.
You killed that suggestion.
It was your suggestion? No, Mariah killed that suggestion.
Oh.
Okay, listen here. Okay, focus on my face. There it goes.
I want to try them. It was my suggestion.
Yes.
A podcast for Joy Coffee Shop.
Yeah, listen, let's talk about
Yes.
Joy Coffee for a second. Vibes. Like,
Also, it
literal
is
vibes.
9:55. We have 5 minutes. I
Oh.
will be praying directly at 10. So if you'd like to send us your... Excuse me. No, the core is coming out a little bubbly. You know what I mean?
Quick, Mariah, save the audio for future advertisements.
No, I'll just give them to you. Let's redo them.
We'll redo it.
Um,
Joy Coffee.
hold on. I was
Okay.
saying something else.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I will be praying at 10 o'clock sharp, and because we have to get off at 10 o'clock. We need to get some rest. We're a little tired tonight. If
Guys,
you
I
can't
was,
tell
like, literally
by my hands
passing
going
away.
like this, I'm a little bit.
It's like little kids when they like are trying to stay awake. Looking at it like,
That's us. Okay.
trying
So,
to stay awake.
okay.
I'm actually loving this though.
Okay, so we're gonna bypass. So Savannah was great. Everyone knows that Savannah was great.
We had
Mariah's
too much
coffee shop. Listen, guys, if you don't follow her on Instagram, please go follow her on Instagram.
Some of the photos you can see on there are actually taken by myself.
Yes, Paul helped with us on my program.
Yeah, with their promo stuff.
Um,
The one that they just posted about the iced tea is like one of my favorite shots I got. The entire
That
day.
was also so good.
So good?
With Spill Log, I went and sent her a little heart.
I saw that.
Little heart.
I saw that. I was like,
Little heart.
some other coffee shop was like, wow, this is like a beautiful photo, and then Melanie shouted me out. I was like, Melanie, just thank you so much.
It's such a good photo.
Yeah.
It really was such a great photo.
Because
I was a little.
I
Like,
gave it to him. 'cause
scrolling. You know how I like
I was
scroll
hoping-
and you're like, oh, a coffee shop photo. You know, like you
Yeah.
know, and I know that people do that to my photos, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, these are such a great photo, and people are like, oh, coffee shop photo.
Yeah.
But that photo, like, I stopped and I was like,
Yeah. Well, it's all because I was using that Magmod flash kit, and was loving it, and especially with the ice drinks.
yes.
Oh, that was Mariah. Thank you, Mariah, for shouting me
Stay
out.
healthy between now and Universal trip because holy crap, I don't want to get to the theme park soon. I will combust. If I don't get to the theme park soon, I will combust. We will be praying for
Praying
your
for that.
safety because
Yes.
that's a huge deal. We were also worried about that for ourselves. No, that was
Also, pray they can.
no, that was me. LOL. Oh, she was the
Oh,
one who
Mariah
like,
was the one
gave
who
you,
did it.
shouted
Yeah,
you
yeah,
out.
I saw that.
I gave you credit. Directly, I'd like it if you guys could pray that I get a job, please. I love you guys so much.
Oh, and did you
I'm
see
so
this?
tired. Sophia, we will be praying that you get a job. That is
Yes.
a really hard, but we know that God will provide. I remember praying so long for Katie.
For Katie?
and now
Guys.
she has a job, and it's so exciting. But she's
I know
also
that
like,
it's kind of a hard job.
sometimes
but
it's a little hard.
Listen, jobs are never easy. No job is. But
So pray I can improve on the stuff that they want her to improve on at work, please. We will be praying for you in
yes,
work.
I want to say that this is just so cool. That happens on here
This.
because I was telling somebody about it. I was talking about the fact that we go live. We do TikTok and we're on YouTube and we do go live on YouTube and they were like, really, that's cool. What do you guys do? And I was like, I don't really know. We just kind of like hang out. And they're like, oh, okay, that's weird. And I was like, yeah, a little bit. I mean, what's really weird is that we pray at the end for everyone. And they're like, that's okay. I was like, I mean, we do it. And I was like, and it's been really cool. Like my friend Katie, we prayed for like months that she would get a job, and then she got a job. And I was like,
We get to like follow people.
We get to, like,
we get
be
to
a
follow
part of
y'all's
that.
lives, and that's like
we get to be a part of that part of your life.
I mean, we're not like actually actively. We're just praying for you. We're not like actively able to
Right.
like necessarily
Be-
impact that.
yeah.
Maybe we can someday, but at this point, it's been so much fun to like get
But I
to
also
hear
think-
about things and updated prayer requests and things like that.
I also think it's really important because for us on this end of the creative spectrum, it's really hard to get to know you like you get to know us. Does that make sense? It's like this like weird relationship, but
Where people- you know a lot about
through
us and
this, through these like
This live stream.
communications and the consistent like Katie's here like every week. I mean, a lot of you are here every week, but like the more you
Yeah.
interact with us, the more that we get to know you, and that way it's like an actual relationship. And I just think that that's just a really beautiful thing. Praying for you is also like such an honor and a pleasure. But I think even more than just praying for you, we get to be part of your journey in just riding that journey with you, caring for what you're going through.
This is so cute. Praying is active.
That is
like,
true.
That's true.
That's
That
true.
is true.
Very
And
active.
it has been so much fun to get prayer requests. Some people will send us them in the middle of the week, and that just
Please
gives us,
do,
If there's
always.
updates, if you hear anything, we are the first
Messages
people
on
wanna
Instagram.
hear.
We wanna
wanna
hear about
what's
it.
going on. We want to hear the updates. We want to hear the struggles. If you are hitting a bad day, send us
Tell
a
us.
message. Even if I don't have time to respond right in the
Yeah.
moment, I want to hear it.
Yeah.
These live streams are a live source, and if I don't show up, I keel over. Whoa, me too. I'm sorry we didn't have.
That's true, Owen. It's not like praying ever hurt anyone. So
No, for sure.
Yeah.
So,
We just-
also I want to say this. Leanne said our upcoming theater production,
Yes.
health, and just everything coming together. Are you guys doing like clear masks? How are you doing it, or are you doing masks? Are you guys going to be able to social distance? What theater production are you doing? I want to know all the things because I love theater. And I want to go to a live theater show. I want to be in a live theater show. Throw this table.
Yeah. Literally, there was a youth community theater in town that did a production for like 5 days of Les Mis, and they all wore masks,
Clear masks.
and it was like really interesting because you can't really tell that
Because you're far enough away.
other than some of the fogging, like obviously it looks a little off,
and the
light
mics like went
reflections.
into the.
Yeah, because it had to be masks that could still have a mic in it. It was weird.
It had
but,
like, I don't understand because I couldn't see it very well. The video
Yeah,
I saw, it just
was-
didn't look like they were wearing
yeah.
a mask, but they were.
But my friend Fisher got to go and watch it, and he said that like he's like honestly, it wasn't that like obviously right at first you pay attention to it, and then after a while you
just kind of forget
about it, and then you just enjoy
Which is
the
the beauty
show.
of
Which is
theater.
it's like getting lost in a
I
story.
agree, Sophia. Thank you for your encouragement. Giving God's people's burden, giving God people's burdens is the best thing you can do for someone. Never do for
someone's-
someone, never the least.
Yes.
Oh, thank
Clear
you.
mask. That's interesting. It was, and it was really interesting. And I don't really remember that much about
Yes.
about the actual stage show because I didn't get the chance to go see it. But
It's cool. We gotta keep doing prayer requests.
sorry.
One more request. I just remember my grandfather just had some health issues this week. Not totally clear on what's happening, but it's stressing out my mama, his daughter.
Sorry.
And I'm trying, trying to plus care for him, and I think it's had some internal bleeding, and he's very weak. Ooh. We'll be praying for him. That's so hard. Health is so.
Leanne said there's a lot of things we've had to alter.
I bet.
I get that.
I bet.
If you ever Leanne, if you ever get like a cutie little video, please send.
Yeah, even like a
Send it to
rehearsal. I would
us.
love to see that. That would be so much fun.
Because I would love to see
Shooting
just like
Instagram
what's
video.
going
I'd
on.
love
I
to
just
see
want to be
that.
a part of it. Like I know I'm like
You're on the other side of the
on
world,
the
but
other side of the
I would
world.
love to see it.
I don't even care. I want to be a part of it. Even though I
Alrighty,
can't be.
y'all. It is 10:01. I said I was going to pray at 10, so we're going to go ahead and pray. If you have more prayer requests, do not feel ashamed or have a problem with shooting them down below. I just see that the new house
did
is
you hear
said,
that?
I heard this studying on prayer today, that Africa explorer missionary David Livingston actually died in the act of prayer.
What a way to go.
That's the way to go.
That is the way to go.
That's so cool.
It's like you're like praying and you open your eyes, you're like, oh, hey, what's up?
I'm bound to Instagram some stuff. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's go to the Lord in prayer tonight. We love you all so much. All right. Father God, I thank you for this day. I thank you for these people. I thank you for this community. I thank you for the people that have continued to show up every week for, some of you years, and the encouragement that they've been to us and stuck by our sides. God, I just thank you for them and their spirits, their encouragement to us. It's life-changing, God. I want to lift up everybody in the chat today, the people who are looking for jobs. I know Sophia's looking for a job. And really, we know that you have the power to do so. We watched it happen for Katie, and I just am so thankful for her. God, I pray for Katie, the things that she needs to improve on or that her work wants her to improve on. I pray that you'll give her the strength, the wisdom, and the power to do that efficiently and effectively and in a timely manner, because we know that you have the power to do that, God. I want to pray for Leanne and her theater, the new houses, and whatever's going on in their lives. Pray for Owen and what's going on in his life. Pray for Mariah and just her shop. We pray for Joy Coffee. I pray that you will bless Joy Coffee. You will help it to thrive in this time of COVID and even after COVID, if there ever is an after COVID. I just pray that you'll be with her and as they continue to have wisdom as they go about their days. I thank you for our trip. I thank you for safety driving to and from Savannah. I thank you for the time that we had in Savannah. I just want to thank you for that. That opportunity that we had. And also I just want to thank you for the Moores and their hospitality to us, for Tommy, for Maya, and their just willingness to be our friends. I thank you for Matthew and just his friendship to us and just the incredible bond that you have helped us form as friends. And just thank you for the opportunity to get to travel with one another and to do something fun like that. Thank you for just your beauty and your wonder. And I thank you for Disney. And I thank you for the opportunity to get to go in such a chill time that was really really special, not only for me but to go with the group that we got to go with, and to meet Tommy's cousin Sierra, and just I don't know, like all of it was just such like perfect timing, and we know you had a plan for it, and even if it had to be that we had to postpone our trip for a year, our plans got changed. We know that you already knew this far in advance, and I just thank you so much for that opportunity to have this beautiful experience in place of our expectations, and thank you for that, God. Be with each and everybody. I pray for Kitty's grandpa, her great grandfather, and I just pray that you'll be with him, give him peace, give him energy and healing during this time, if that be your will. I pray that you'll just be with the family as they continue to figure out what the best decisions to do right next. And I pray for her grandma, I believe, or mama.
Somebody's struggling with it.
I just pray that you'll be with her during this time as she watches her father go through this. It's just very, very difficult. Be with them. Thank you for everybody. I pray that you'll keep everybody in this chat safe. I pray that you'll be with each and every one of them and show them your true self. Thank you for dying on the cross for our sins so that we can have eternal life and a life of fullness through you. Thank you for your purpose. Give us wisdom as we go about this week. Give us love, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, and self-control. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty, y'all. That's all we have for you today. We are so thankful for each and every one of you. Thanks for the prayer. I don't think I've ever actually had someone pray for me on something. Non-religious, self, or family.
Oh, well, glad we can be a part of that.
I'm so glad I could be the first one to do that for you. And just thank you for joining us on our stream today.
Yeah.
We love you all so much, and we hope that you guys have a great rest of your week. We will see you all
next week, and hopefully videos to come.
Yes. Also, we should be able to be on time next week, but we will be coming from a dance class.
Our very first
dance class at a new academy. So we're excited, a little nervous, but you guys will hear all about it next week, so don't miss it. Don't I?
Oh, shoot. Yes. Okay,
bye.
Like that.